This is Feature Mind. So the book of Enoch proves that the earth is intelligently designed and we're not living in a heliocentric solar system. And so the Roman Catholic Church, they hid a lot of books from the Bible and removed a bunch of other books. So they didn't want people to read certain books. And basically with the book of Enoch, the only real way to understand it is to know that you are living on a flat earth, geostationary earth. And if you try to look at the book of Enoch through the lens of a globe earth solar system model, it's not going to make much sense. And so also with the sun and the moon being proven to be the perfect calendar, there is no room for the Big Bang Theory or the accidental Earth theory. So all these scientists that are claiming that they don't have any proof of intelligent design, they're either being willfully ignorant or they're lying to us or deceiving us or whatever, because how are they going to sit there and say there's no proof of intelligent design when it's right up in the sky and we can see it with how the sun and the moon operate? Because for thousands of years, the sun and the moon has been set perfectly to keep track of time. You'll have the same longest day every year and the same shortest day every year. So even the pagans who worship the winter solstice and the summer solstice know this. And this proves that it's been documented that for thousands of years, you're going to have the exact same shortest day and longest day at different times of the year on the same day. So also there's a time of the year when you'll have equal day and equal night. I'm not sure if they call that the equinox or whatever, but yeah, so all that stuff proves that it's a perfect system that the sun and the moon is operating on. And the book of Enoch tells us this and shows us how to read it. It even says that the sun and the moon and the motions of these celestial objects in the sky is set perfectly forever. And this holds true to this day. And so the most ancient calendar known to mankind is the motions of the sun and the moon, and that's how we keep track of time. And so one interesting thing about the book of Enoch is it almost suggests that the sun is moving in and out of portals as if we're getting a new sun. It sounds like every 30 days, because it really says that the sun is good for around 30 days. And then it goes into a portal and we get another sun. Now, I did talk to a biblical scholar about this, and he tried to say that he thinks it's referring to the sun moving from the inner circle to the outer circle during the course of the year for different seasons. And that's what the portals are. But I don't know. When I read the book of Enoch, it almost sounds literal, as if it's speaking of portals or the windows of heaven, if you will, and the sun and the moon is coming in and out of those portals. And because it's not only saying that the sun and the moon is coming out of these windows of heaven, but also that the wind is coming out of these different portals. So different types of wind, like you'll have your cold wind and your hot wind. And it's even saying clouds and rain clouds and snow, dew and frost are all the result of these winds coming out of these different portals around the firmament, these different windows of heaven stationed all around the firmament. So let me know your thoughts about that. Do you think we're actually getting a new sun every 30 days? But the thing about that 30-day sun is that proves the calendar that Enoch is talking about is perfect when it comes to the relationship of the sun and how it keeps track of time, because we have, according to the book of Enoch, 30 days per month. And so with 30 days per month times 12, that's 360 days per year. But we know that there's more than that. There's 365 days per year. And so the book of Enoch goes on to describe that we are supposed to add a day, actually 4 days per year. And that's because of the season. So there's a seasonal day that you're supposed to add at the beginning of every season. So each season is 3 months. And so with 3 months, you got 4 seasons. And at the beginning of each season, you're supposed to add 1 extra day to the full calendar year. So that adds to 364 days. And to get to 365 days, the book of Enoch describes how out of 1 day a year, there's a equinox. They're calling the spring equinox. And that's supposed to add another day to the annual calendar year of the celestial body. So now we have our 365 days, and it's showing us how to read the sun and the moon and the motions of the sun as a calendar. And then the book of Enoch even goes on to describe the leap year and why we need to honor their leap year. And it's saying that that's every 4 years. So everything is factored in. So we see how the modern calendar is literally based off of the sun and the movement of the sun and also the moon, because the moon is described in a similar fashion. And the book of Enoch even says that the moon is coming in and out of portals. So we might be having more than one moon that is coming out of these portals. But let me know your thoughts on that. Like I said, also, the book of Enoch goes on to describe the course of the stars and how that can be studied for understanding seasons and ages and things like that. So it says the stars stay in their course, and it even goes on to say that some of the stars were disobedient and they removed themselves from the course that was set for them. And they call these stars the wandering stars, and scientists have been calling these wandering stars planets. So these planets are actually named after pagan entities. So that kind of shows us that these planets might not be what we think they are. They might actually be disobedient stars that fell away from the course that was set for them. And like I said, there's even more proof, because why are we calling these planets pagan names? And so I'm going to leave a link for you in the comment section and description box so you can check out this passage from the book of Enoch. It's about a 20-minute video, and it's done well with lots of visuals, and it gets right to the point, because there's really 4 books of Enoch, I believe, and each one is like a 4 to 6 hour long audio book. So with this link that I'm going to leave for you, it'll get right to the point. It'll be right at the section that you need to get to understand this information. It's only like a 20-minute video, so you'll save a lot of time from trying to find the area in the book of Enoch that discusses this subject. And after you watch that video, scroll down and you will see a second video, and that video will be a video that will explain to you how I arrived at the 365-day Enoch calendar, because technically the Enoch calendar is supposed to be 364 days. That's what all the text says. That's what all the physical calendars say when you get an Enoch calendar. But what it's not accounting for is the leap year and the observation of the annual equinox, which is supposed to add an extra day. So check out the information and see how it arrives at 365 days, which falls in line with the modern day calendar. Also, there's information about the 360-day calendar in that video as well, because according to the book of Enoch, there's 30 days per month. So that would add to 360 days a year, which would not include the extra 4 days plus the extra 1 day. So with that is said to be the prophetic calendar. The prophetic calendar is said to be 360 days. So all that information will be in that link that I provide. So check all that out. Let me know what you think. I'm also going to leave links to my other channels, my social media, my free email newsletters, my Feed Your Mind store, and much more. If you would like to support this channel, please donate as little as $1 to help keep Feed Your Mind online. It's very important, because they try to silence channels like this that talk about the truth. So your support keeps me online. So thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Feed Your Mind, signing off.